I'm Luna, and this is the album review of Trail of Flowers by Sierra Ferrell. I had never really listened to Sierra Ferrell before until my mom wanted to bring me to one of her concerts. My first thought was that it was a folk album because it just had that classic sound to it. And especially seeing her live, like watching her play the fiddle, like it felt very, I don't know, very classic, maybe a little bit bluegrass. I think that upon first listen, I fell in love with it because I never really listened to this type of music growing up. I was always kind of annoyed by the type of music growing up. To get to listen to something like this again and to immediately fall in love with it, like I became obsessed with it. So it was a really good first listen. My favorite tracks, and the one that drew me in first, was whenever she released her single of American Dreaming, because it was right before going to see her. I heard that song, and that was all about her struggles of going on tour. I felt like I could get more personal with her just by listening to that one song alone. But that drew me in, and whenever the album was fully released, the song that I think I fell in love with the most was I Could Drive You Crazy. It's nice to hear a song that comes from a woman kind of going into like how it's okay to be self-absorbed, it's okay to be a little bit clumsy sometimes, it's okay to be crazy if you need to be crazy. That's how life goes. The memories immediately whenever I listen to this album, every single time I listen, I go to that concert because I felt so overwhelmed with emotion for an artist that I had never really paid much attention to. Like I was crying at the concert, which I don't usually do unless it's somebody I really, really love. But this was my first time really listening to her. So it makes me think about that and how powerful this album is alone and just creating that warm folk sound that I never really realized could comfort like my heart in such a way.